Hey guys, this is Brian with Yard Sale Trail 2012, episode number 11. Title of this episode is Trying to Sell on Craigslist and Auctions and avoid eBay as much as possible. So anyway, had a good couple weeks here. I haven't posted a video in a while because I've been busy selling stuff. So made a lot of good sales, sold a lot of my model car stuff, been to a few new auctions and picked up some good stuff to resell. I was able to meet Dwayne from Castles and Attics also at one. So if you guys don't watch his channel, make sure you check that out. He schooled me a little bit on records and all kinds of things. So really nice guy. Make sure you check out his channel. Anyway, been picking up some things I normally don't pick up because I've been selling more at auctions and on Craigslist. So I want to thank you guys for putting your videos on there for showing me some new things that I can pick up and resell. Anyway, I spent $69 at auction this week, at least at Wednesday's auction. Got some a lot of crappy stuff, a lot of box lots. These pictures and the next ones are just kind of some of the junk stuff I found. I did find some other cool things in there. There were some wall calendars. I got about 8 of them there from the 20s and 30s, so I'll put those at my local auction. Those should do okay just because they're old. This next lot, I got several pictures here, or old newspapers here from the 50s and earlier. They're all the Indianapolis Star, and they're from 1953, but it's kind of neat because they're all commemorative issues. They kind of go back and detail the history of the city and famous people who visited, and they did reprints of these famous headlines like Lindbergh strikes out across the ocean, Dillinger trapped, slain at close range by federal agents at Chicago Theater. This next one's about the Titanic. It's really neat to look back at the old advertisements and things that these had. But I will probably lot these, or find some way to sell these at the local auction here. I mean, they'll do okay just because it's still Indianapolis, and people want to buy this kind of stuff. So they were neat to find. I don't know how much they'll get at auction, but maybe a few bucks a piece to help make up for the money I spent. So anyway, cross my fingers, I guess. Okay, also found these cast iron toys in there. I think the motorcycle's a Hubley and the fire truck, but they're pretty rusty and crusty. So I don't know how much those will bring. I'll just put them in the local auction and see what happens. As a part of that $69, I also got a bunch of Star Wars guys here. They're newer Star Wars figures, so they're not going to be worth a whole lot. But I know a Star Wars guy that likes to collect Star Wars, so I've already called him. He hasn't returned my call yet, so if he doesn't buy it, I'll throw him in the other auction I go to and either make my money back or hopefully make a little bit more. So also picked up a few other things at that auction, mower and stuff like that for us. Okay, got this. This is my man cave garage chair. Got for $15. It's like a barber's chair, old, rusty, that kind of stuff. But oh well. I got this a lot of Nintendo games tonight for $11 at auction, and that'll be a good Craigslist item. I'll sell these for probably $25. A couple good games in there. Most of them really aren't worth a whole lot, but Mega Man 6 will do good. Okay, this was a cool find. A little story here. I was paying for my stuff at the auction tonight, walking out, and I saw this thing. Was getting bid on as I'm completing my transaction or paying for my stuff. So I met the guy in the parking lot, asked him what it was, and said it was a speaker. It looked kind of 70s, retro kind of stuff. He ended up only paying $10 for it. So I asked him how much he wanted for it, and he said, thought about it for a second and said he'd take $30 for it. So I ended up paying the $30 for it. I think it can be a really good find. I looked it up, and the values are kind of all over the place, but it is the actual vintage one, so we'll see. Alright, got Zelda the Wind Waker for the GameCube. Paid $3 for this, and I should be able to sell this on Craigslist for $20 or so. Pretty easily. I actually sold a couple Zelda games recently. Okay, next up. Didn't do very good here. This is actually a good, cooler Arctic Boy. Got this for $5, and I'll probably bring about $20 at auction. We'll see. It's a really big cooler. I really messed up here. I ended up paying $20 for this stupid Smurfs record player and about 40 Disney records. I guess I got suckered into that because I had one of those as a kid. Should have listened to my gut. I'll just throw it at the auction and hope to get my money back. This is a cool, big, mighty Tonka turbo diesel crane. Played with it for a couple minutes, getting the string all wired up. I paid $12 for that and all this G.I. Joe and mask stuff. It's all the vintage items, and I'll be able to sell those. I have a G.I. Joe guy that I've come in contact with that I can sell those to. So I'll probably get $25 or $30 for the G.I. Joe stuff, and probably about $20 to $25 for the Tonka at local auction. But they really like that kind of stuff up there. It's funny what people buy at those things. You know, I think it's junky, but I buy it because I know, I kind of know what people like to bid on up there. Okay, this is a lot of little people. Got this for $1.50 at a yard sale today, and I don't know. I'll just probably wait till I get more of them and then throw it in a lot. Not worth too much as it is. Actually did really good on these. I paid $2 a piece for these at a yard sale today. These are Final Fantasy VII Advent Children action figures. They sell, the one on the left is maybe a $20 one. The one on the right, about $40 or $50. This guy, I think, may even be the best. The other two have been taken out, but put back in. This one's never even been opened. It is from Kingdom Hearts 2, and the last one of these is sold on eBay, sold for $60. So I may put the 3 on Craigslist and see if I can get a good offer. If not, I'll have to list those on eBay, but I'll get really good money for $6. Okay, radio flyer wagon. Pay $10 for that at a garage sale. I'll get at least $20 for it at the local auction. So not a huge profit, but that's better than nothing. I picked this PlayStation 1 up. Came with 4 controllers and a couple games. The yard sale I went to, the sign in front just says "Make an offer" on everything or anything. So I offered them $5 and they took it. I brought it home. It works fine. So good find. Probably sell for about $20 on Craigslist. Okay, got these license plates. They wanted $1 a piece. I offered them $5 and they took it for all of them. I picked out all the ones from the 60s, and I'll probably be able to sell these at the local auction, maybe about $20. Got these Marantz large speakers, I think about 36 inches. Really nice, high-quality speakers. If you ever come across Marantz stuff, I believe that's how it's pronounced. I did really good on a receiver I got a while back. That's why I saw the name Marantz and picked them up. I only paid $6 for the 2 of them, and a couple of them that sold on eBay, I think were between $100 and $150 range, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those yet. Okay, I paid $24, I think, for the Goodwill for everything you're about to see. I got a Commodore, disk drive, printer, power cables, all that stuff to go with the Commodore stuff I already had. So that'll be good. I got these vintage pennants, and when I say vintage, I mean like early 90s. So, I remember, 1990 Reds, early Chicago Cubs at that time, probably about $10 at auction. I actually found this at the Goodwill, thrown in the bins also. This is all at the Goodwill outlet, by the way. Found this iPhone 4 charger, case charger. I'm going to keep this for myself and use it. I think it'll be good. I took a picture of the price just so you'll know how overpriced the Goodwills are here. It's ridiculous. That's why I go to the outlet. Also, in the bins, I found the vintage wooden Fisher-Price sniffing dog. It's actually in decent shape. I mean, it's got wear on it, but the leash is good. All the parts are there. Nothing's cracked and broken, really. A little bit of paint stuff, but overall pretty good. Got this clarinet. It was thrown in the bins. It's a Bundy Selmer student clarinet, so it's not really high quality, but still, I should be able to get maybe $15 or $20 for that at auction. It was just thrown in there, so who knows. Cool thing here, I found this Falkenstein lamp. This is at Goodwill, thrown in the bins. I know I've watched Some Like It Used and Indiana Picker. You guys have picked some of these up. So I'll put this at local auction and see what happens. It's got like a flower type of pattern on it. It was included in the price, $24. So I plugged it in, it works. I don't really know what to ask for it or, what to do really, but I think I'll get something for it. So anyway, overall it's been good. I spent about $200 this week, and really conservative with sales, stuff I can put on Craigslist and eBay. You know, I should be able to make at least $600. So that's a good $400 profit without using eBay and shipping and all that kind of stuff. So overall, I should do really good. Thanks for watching the video, and look forward to seeing the stuff that you guys put out soon too. So anyway, if you have any information to help me out on any of the stuff in the video, be sure to leave a comment.